Hi, welcome back to my channel, God's Anointed Child. My name is Latoya. So today's topic, I just want to say, what do you do when you literally follow the book, which is the Holy Bible, and you follow society by being the good girl and still do not get the best in life? What do you do and how do you cope? So I'm just going to elaborate, because there's this lady on TikTok as well, and people that I encounter where they feel that they've been scammed by God and they've been scammed by society by being a good girl. So all their life you hear to close your leg, do not talk when someone is talking, do all the good things that make you a good girl, to make you a good wife material. But yet when you look around, the men are marrying bodies, and you seek God with all your heart like he asks you to, and you say, you know what, let me give my life to Christ, and you're in the church and you sit down and you wait for that brother to see you, because the Bible said, seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all shall be added unto you. And with your hope and your prayer, you're doing this. But yet when you look, your years is going up, and to no avail, no husband, no children. What do you do when you still want to uphold that lifestyle where you're living in righteousness and holiness, and yet it's not favoring you? What do you do? So I'm going to read in the book of Romans, so Romans 12, and I'm going to read verse 1, and I'm going to read verse 1 and 2. So he said, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, that ye present your body a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed in this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that he may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So with you being that good person, and expecting that, being the good girl, and even in your marriage, you sit down, you be that good housewife, but yet your husband is playing the field, playing the street, and playing the park, playing everywhere, and yet you are the good wife staying at home, upholding righteousness, virtuousness, and holiness. What do you do when society tell you that you are the ones that are gonna win? When the Bible said, the one that hold their body as that, upholding it like worship me, what are you going to do? Are you going to give up? Are you going to lose hope because you don't feel like you're winning? Are you going to give up because you did not get that husband, you did not get that child? Are you going to give up on God now because your time passed where you can give birth that you believe? Are you going to give up, or are you going to hold on and still trust God? They said that the good girls never win, but I see it as a lie. Yesterday I did a topic on how the Lord used a lying spirit, how he used a lying spirit to deceive Ahab, the prophets, through his prophets, King Ahab. And when you read in the Bible, the Lord said he showed himself to the pure, he showed himself pure, to the holy he showed himself, but to the wicked he showed himself shrewd. So you see that if you uphold that same righteousness, that same holiness, that God will show himself to you and give you the strength to carry on. Because there's a lot of things that being that good lady, being that good wife, that good woman that is sitting down holy and pure is escaping. A lot of people that is playing the street and playing the field, they have a sentence, HIV, AIDS, all kind of gonorrhea, syphilis, you name it, they have it. A flesh-eating disease, it. I've played and I catch. So I am telling you, you are not missing out on anything. I am warning you, do not look behind so you can go drowned. Do not take your eyes off Jesus because you feel like playing the good girl or playing the good woman is going to make you lose. Yes, I know that your husband can go out play the field and literally bring in the disease, but I know people that their husband go out and play and catch that disease and did not give it to their godly wife. I know that there's guys that I dated that catch so many diseases, and when I go and did test after test, I did not come up and extract anything from such people. So there's God that will show himself to you. Yes, you might want the child, but what stop you from adopting? What stop you from fostering? I know you might say, I want my own child because this is not the desire of my heart. But sometimes, probably it's not in God's plan for you to have. As much as it is your desire, it's not. For me, like I said, it's nearly 10 years. I have never kissed, hug, or any, cohabiting with anybody. And I tell myself, I'm not going to sell myself short. I don't want to uphold all this and then just to go and settle and catch all kind of things outside. Not saying that my husband that I plan to marry probably not just go back and tiptoe in the world and do rubbish thing, but I know that the Lord will cover me and protect me. I know that much because he protect his own. So do not look back. I'm telling you, you're not missing out. I'm trying to uphold you that you're not being scammed by the world. You're not being scammed by God. To seek him and serve him with your whole heart is not a scam. To seek righteousness and is not a scam. Yes, you might want the big house, the house with the picket fence, the husband, the children. But probably it would have been a burden to you. Probably you would have regretted. Probably they would have stressed you out, and the Lord see that he doesn't want his daughter or his son to go through all of that. So when your time passes, at the end of the day, it might never be too late. Just remember that God is a God of miracle. Hope and pray, and do not say you're being scammed. Half the people there in hospital because of living recklessly. Some of them is looking for kidney and liver right now, transplant, because of living reckless, not living good and not living holy. So do not get carried away. Do not look back. Do not look back. Forward unto Jesus, forward unto holiness. Even though you might not want Jesus, forward unto righteousness, and to this good girl. Uphold it up. You're not losing out when everybody is out there doing all sort of things. There's lady out there that they marry, and after they marry, their husband said, oh, I have never done threesome, can we do it? And that woman opted out of that marriage instantly, because guess what? That's not God's will for her. That's not her portion. Something that she never done in the world. Why would she go and do it in marriage? So like I said, ladies, that is upholding holiness and righteousness, and that's saying that being a good girl, closing your leg and not sleeping around with any Tom, Dick and Harry, and both men as well, sleeping around with Pam and Pamela. Hold yourself, protect yourself, carry on, lift that bonnet. People are looking at you. People are watching you. You might think that no one is watching, but somebody's watching you, and somebody is knowing that you're living a clean life, that your name is not around and going around the street that everybody said that they knock you. Trust me, hold that character of good girl. Hold it. Do not let no one let you just throw the towel down and start living anyhow. So that's my view on it. You don't want to be catching these diseases left, right and center out here. So like I said, if you like my content, click like, click share, and comment and let me know how you're upholding righteousness, holiness, and the good girl status, and how it is paying off for you. So God bless you, and yeah, have a good day.